Hello guys, so today I thought we would look at some academic English, but for something which often causes students problems. Now, we're going to look at punctuation today. We use punctuation in formal writing to break up the language, to add emphasis to certain things, or to put the focus at different points within a sentence. Now, I know that many of you use social media, for example, Facebook, you use YouTube, you use Twitter, etc. And I often see my foreign students writing in English, but their punctuation is wrong or not very good. So I thought today we would start looking at firstly, the names of certain punctuation marks in English and how exactly we use them. So, I've written a phrase here on the board about me. My name is Jonathan. I come from Glasgow in Scotland. My city is the best. Well, the best in Scotland. Have you been there before? If not, you must go. Oh, and have you heard about Nessie? Okay, let's have a look at this phrase again. And can we identify all of the different punctuation marks? So we have one here, we have one here, here, and here, and here, and here, and here as well. Okay, some of them are the same, but with different functions here. So, my name is Jonathan. This point that we put here, we do not call a point. In English, we call it a full stop. Full stop. And often we use a full stop to signal the end of a phrase. My name is Jonathan. End of information. That's all I have to say in that particular sentence. The full stop signifies the end of one sentence before the beginning, or possibly before the beginning of a new one. I come from Glasgow in Scotland. Here we use a comma. Commas are used after one piece of information to introduce extra information. So, I come from Glasgow is the main piece of information I want to give you, and then I use the comma to introduce the extra piece of information that Glasgow is in Scotland. And again, I finish this phrase using a full stop. My city is the best. Okay, I finish that sentence with something called an exclamation mark. Exclamation marks are used when a piece of information is funny or maybe not necessarily true or shocking or surprising, or sometimes when we just want to express our point of view and be a little bit funny with it. My city is the best. That's a big statement. A person from Edinburgh, for example, would not agree with me. They would say that Edinburgh is the best city in Glasgow. So here, I am not being serious, I am being light-hearted, so I use an exclamation mark. I continue in the next phrase by giving you extra information in brackets. Brackets are another way in English of giving extra information after the main piece of information. So the main piece of information, my city is the best. That's the point of the phrase, well, the best in Scotland. That's the alternative extra piece of information there. And again, we have a comma and full stop. Moving on, have you been there before? Here we have a question mark. Question marks are used, you guessed it, at the end of a question. They are the signal, if you will, they are the signal that the sentence that we have used is a question. Now, those of you who have been learning English grammar know have you been there is a question using, yes, present perfect. Present perfect question. And the question mark is the signal of that question. We go on. If not, then we use a dash. A dash is another way of breaking up a sentence, introducing a pause, and then giving extra information, similar to a comma. If not, you must go, full stop. I would actually say to you that dashes are more common than commas in American English. I have many American friends and family who tend to use dashes more than commas. Oh, comma, extra information. And have you heard about Nessie, question mark? Now, Nessie, you may or may not have heard of. If you do not know who Nessie is, go and search on Google or search on Wikipedia and come back and tell me who she is. But you will see I have put the word Nessie in quotation marks or inverted commas. Inverted commas being the official term for this particular structure. We use this in writing in a piece of text to show that this is a suggested name or the name of something. We often do it for people, or when something has a nickname, for example, it's not their real name, it's a pseudonym or something like this. And of course we can use it to show speech, which we are going to look at in a later lesson. I hope you found this lesson on punctuation useful. I know that a lot of you need English in email writing and for social media, working in marketing, etc. And it's important that you understand how we use the punctuation in English. So I hope you have found this lesson useful. Full stop. Speak to you soon, guys. Comma, question mark, exclamation mark. Bye, guys.